Oh, Jerusalem. Oh, Jerusalem. City that stones the prophets and murders the messengers sent to her. How often have I longed to gather your children, as a hen gathers her brood under her wings. But you would not let me. So I tell you, you shall never see me until the time when you say, "Blessed on him who comes in the name of the Lord." But take care that no one misleads you. For many will be misled, and many will come claiming my name, saying, "I am the Messiah." For the time is coming when the noise of battle will be heard near at hand. For nation will make war upon nation, kingdom upon kingdom. There will be earthquakes and famines in many places. And with all these things, the birth pangs of a new age begin. For as things were in Noah's days,
Happy Noah's days!
so will they be when the Son of Man comes.
Come on, animals, come on, get in the ark! Come on! Have you seen the weather report? There's a cold front coming in and a wet front, and there's a 73% chance of rain! Come
In
on!
the days before the flood, men ate and drank and married and knew nothing until the flood came and swept them all away.
Oh!
Save us! Save us! Have you no faith? Peace! Be still. For when the Son of Man comes, there'll be men working in the fields. And of these men working, one will be taken, and the others left. There'll be women grinding at the wheel. And of these women grinding, one will be taken, and the others left. So keep awake then, for you do not know on what day your Lord is to come. Remember, if the householder had known at what time the burglar was coming, he would have stayed awake all night.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So keep awake then, for you do not know at what time your Lord is to come. Now, who's the trusty servant? The man charged by his master to take care of his fellow servants and pay them at the proper time. Well, happy is the servant who's at his job when his master comes, for he will be put in charge of all of his master's property. But what of the bad servant, who goes around saying, "Ah, well, the master's a long time coming," and begins bullying the other servants, and eating and drinking with his drunken friends? Well, I tell you, the master will come on a day he does not know, at a time that he least expects, and he will cut him to pieces. And he'll take his place among the hypocrites, where there's wailing, and gnashing of teeth.
Gnash.
Remember, he who humbles himself as a child shall learn good fortune in the kingdom of his Father. There you go.
Master, this woman was caught in the very act of adultery. And the law that Moses laid down, such women are to be stoned.
Dad, what you got to say about it, mister?
That the one of you who is faultless shall throw the first stone.
Oh boy.
Where are they now? Has no one condemned you?
No one, sir.
Nor do I. You may go. Do not sin again.
Where are you going?
man he called Judas Iscariot went to the chief priest and said, "What will you give me to betray him to you?" They gave him 30 pieces of silver.
And from that moment, he began to look for an opportunity to betray him. By my side.
In all his glory, with all his angels with him. He'll sit in state on his throne, with all the nations gathered before him. And he'll divide the men up into 2 groups, as the shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. And he'll put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. And then he'll say to those on his right, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." You have my Father's blessing. Come into the kingdom of heaven. It has been ready for you since the world was made. For when I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. When I was naked without a home, you took me to your house. When I was ill and in prison, you came to my aid. I don't think so. Back there. And then they will say to him,
"Master, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you drink?"
Yeah, our prisoner helped you.
And then he will say to them, "Anything you did for one of your brothers here, however humble, you did for me."
Oh, I get it.
And then he'll say to those on his left, "A curse is upon you. Go and take your place in eternal fire." The eternal fire with the devil and all his angels. For when I was hungry, you didn't give me food. When I was thirsty, you didn't give me drink. When I was naked without a home, you didn't take me to your house. And when I was ill in prison, you did not come to my aid. And then they will say to him,
Master, if we had known it was you, we would have taken you on the corner for a couple of lamb chops.
And then he will say to them, "Anything you did not do for one of your brothers here, however humble, you did not do for me. Go and take your place in eternal punishment. But the righteous shall have everlasting life."
Father, hear thy children's call. Humbly at thy feet we fall. Prodigals confessing all. We beseech thee, hear us. We thy
check.